the animal ambassadors on the third floor made you more vigilant about your activities while in nature? Many people see the animal ambassadors living here and assume that we can care for animals in distress in the wild as well. However, that's not the case. Today, the animal care team is here to share some tips and tricks on what to do if you think an animal in the wild is in distress.
The most important thing that we can do to help wild animals is not interact or touch them. By keeping a respectful distance, we're ensuring that we're not going to interrupt any natural behaviors or cause stress to an animal. I know it can be tempting to try to touch or catch a small wild animal like a frog or a toad, but you could be harming that animal just by the oils and the skin products on your hands. Reaching out to that chipmunk to feed it a peanut from your hand seems harmless, right? Now, feeding wild animals comes with its own problems. But if you're not properly trained to handle wild animals, you could be causing injury to the animal or potentially yourself.
Some animals, like hares or raccoons, leave their young for long periods of time to gather food or build shelter. Even if your intentions are good, approaching or removing an animal that's not actually injured or orphaned could compromise their ability to survive in the wild. Instead, leave them where they are, and you can continue to check on them for a period of about 48 hours before deciding if you should call a wildlife rehabilitator. There are some key things to look out for.
So how can you tell if an animal needs help or not? If an animal has a visible injury or mage, it will likely need help from a licensed veterinarian or a licensed wildlife rehabilitator. Look for signs that an animal may be ill, such as strange behavior, acting erratically, or a typical nocturnal animal that is active during the day. It's a good idea to report these things, as the animal may need help. So who do you call?
Ghostbusters!
Okay, not Ghostbusters, but there are many options in Ontario. Check this link to find the one nearest you.
Another example of a potential encounter with a wild animal is if it's trying to make a home in your garage or your roof. You can report it to have it safely relocated by local pest control. Check out your town's website for information on the wildlife services in your area. Here's the one for Greater Sudbury. Pause if you need more time.
Wild animals are most at home in the wild. Science North's goal has always been to help visitors connect with nature and inspire them to protect the native species and spaces that make Northern Ontario so amazing. Our animal care team does amazing work, but we're not a licensed rehabilitation center. Science North can only provide homes to animals that cannot otherwise live in the wild. Understand that nature has balances, and humans are also part of nature. Our actions have impacts, and wild animals share many common spaces with us. We hope Science North has helped strengthen your passion for helping animals in the wild. It's important to remember that sometimes human intervention is necessary. Often, though, the best thing we can do is just leave nature as it is.
If you have any questions, check out the websites provided in this video and feel free to ask questions in the comments. Don't forget to like and follow Science North on all of our social media channels.